Fortunes to start. Cloudy with rain across the north, largely dry in the south, but the outlook still turning colder. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Morning.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Almost like you didn't get any sleep at all.
I literally have no idea how to take it to bed in some form, Richard. Of everything, here's the details, hopefully. Well, thankfully, a reasonably straightforward day of weather for me and for you. It's actually changing through the next few days. It turns much colder because we have this cold air waiting in the wings to the north, and we start to see a change in our wind direction from the Atlantic that's been bringing the mild to this northerly that will bring in the cold. But for today, we have pretty cloudy skies like we've seen for the last few days, but a reverse of fortunes compared to yesterday morning. So this morning it's clearest in the south where it's coldest, 4 or 5 degrees, cloudiest in the north where it's mild, and outbreaks of rain, starting temperatures about 10 degrees up on yesterday morning. So much of central southern England and Wales bright and breezy. From the Midlands northwards we have that cloud, and that will fill in as we head through the day. Scotland and Northern Ireland, cloudy, breezy, outbreaks of rain, but this westerly feed that keeps it mild for today means highs in eastern Scotland of 14 degrees. Tonight we start to see a band of rain moving in, and it's this that moves south tomorrow, allowing the colder air to move in with the return of sunshine and showers.
Right down here, then you know it's been a really late night.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Well, Andy Peters, who's in Gran Canaria, is in a different line of longitude to us. So he is 1 hour to the west. He will be having sunrise later on, as we all will, but it is dark for them. It is dark for us first thing this morning, and actually it's a reverse of fortunes compared to where we were yesterday. But big changes ahead as we head through the next few days, because it is set to turn much colder for us. At the moment, the winds are westerly, feeding in milder air, but by the end of the week, a northerly feed of air brings in some colder conditions, so temperatures are set to tumble. For this morning, just like yesterday, there's a lot of cloud around, but in different areas to yesterday. So here's how it looks first thing this morning. We have pretty cloudy conditions across the northern half of the UK and outbreaks of rain, and it means here it is about 10 degrees warmer than this time yesterday morning. In the south, where we have the clearest skies, temperatures around about 4 or 5 degrees, so about 5 to 7 degrees down on where we were yesterday. So a very different start first thing. Now, as we head through the day, yes, there'll be some brightness through southern areas of England, but that will slowly be replaced by more cloud as we head through the afternoon. So cloud filtering its way southwards, some decent spells of sunshine in between, fairly breezy. But those winds that I talked about coming from the west hit the Scottish mountains, and as they come down the other side, the air warms, and actually temperatures today peaking at 14 degrees through the northeast of Scotland, but also Scotland stays pretty cloudy and wet, but a breezy day to come here. So how do things change as we head through the next few days? Like I said, I think the big change is the fact that we're set to see things turning much, much colder. So we'll start across the north of the UK, first of all, so Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England. First of all, temperatures compared to average, and they are above average for the next few days, and it turns much colder from Friday onwards. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK. Well, you can see from the weather symbols, a lot of rain for the next few days with this cloudy, mild weather. But then as we turn a lot colder, we see things turning drier as well. Fortunes further south for England and Wales for the next 7 days. Again, we're looking at our trend in temperatures. It is mild, it is above average, and then our temperatures fall below average through the weekend and on into next week. Percentage chance of rainfall, well, high pressure stays close by, and that means things stay largely dry. I think we'll notice it's pretty cloudy as we head through the next few days, fairly overcast for some of us, limited amounts of brightness, but at least it's staying largely dry for the next week.